Then you have the menu engineering report. So how we control the production through menu engineering report. So what is the menu engineering report? Menu engineering report will tell you how much you are selling for each and every individual item, right? So normally you do it every month. It will give you the popularity index. What is the percentage of, let's say you have 10 salad, right? So it will tell you how which salad is the most popular. When the guest is coming, you can, as I told you in the first slide, you can discuss it together with for every day. It can be different. For every the whole month, it will be different. Right? On some days, something will be popular. Some meal period, something else will be popular. So it depends on the meal period, depends on the day, and also depends on the group. If you are a group restaurant, like a group of people are coming, then it depends on what kind of people are coming to your restaurant. If it's a la carte standard restaurant, mostly will be remain the same because the type of people who come are similar, right? But for group, it can be different. It depends on what kind of specific requirements group has. It will give you the popularity index, and then it will give you the forecasting the menu by the sales for each day sales. So you can estimate what kind of menu we are going to sell in next month or next week or next day based on your menu engineering report for the day. Correct? And then you can estimate the requirements, and then you are adjusting your alignments, your orders based on that particular menu engineering report. So you are not going to take it manually. You can use the excel, or you can use the systems. So systems are now sometimes able to give you the estimate orders based on your estimate selling quantities. And then the portion cost. So the portion cost and the consumption analysis. It will help you to understand the consumption analysis. So if let's say there are some very expensive meat, let's say T-bone, you can buy T-bones, buy the T-bones itself, right? So if let's say you bought 100 during the whole month, and your menu engineering report suggests only you are selling only 50 portions, right? And there is nothing else, nothing left in the kitchen. So where the other 50 gone? So you are able to do the consumption analysis for specific high cost items by visually, very easy to do, right? But you cannot do it for tomatoes because tomato is used everywhere. You will not be able to do the consumption analysis from there. You can do only for specific items which are sold as a whole. Sometimes there, let's say in Philippines there is a suckling pig. The whole pig is given out. So there is a menu for suckling pig, and then you can see how many pigs we buy in the whole month, right? So you can compare very easy with the menu engineering report. How many we sell, how many we buy. Are we making any loss or profit? Okay? It's a big item, so you cannot say it's lost in trimming, right? It's a whole pig. So if the sales price is, if the menu engineering report says 10 and we buy 6, oh sorry, if we buy 11, then one is missing. Right? Who eat the whole pig? You cannot say it's a complimentary, right? You're not giving the whole complimentary meal. So that's how you can control the production. So this is a small reconciliation of purchase inventory. For example, the portion production. So menu item, we have different menu item, right? Opening inventory 4, then you have portion prepared. How many portions do we prepare the whole month? 8. And then additional preparation is 3. So total available is 15. And how many we sell? Portion consumed 15. Portion sold is 13. Portion 2 means voided or we give out for free. So the reconciliation is there for very high cost item. This one you can do for high cost or very specific item, not for everything. Usually we do it for expensive items. So this is also done every month by the cost controller for high cost items. Okay, so this will tell you, are you having leakage in the sales or you are having leakage in the production process. The final is monitor the results. So we have gone through the control parts. What are the different controls? What are the different type of tests that the cost controller is supposed to do? What are the different formats? And what are the key things that the cost controller need to keep in mind? Right? So the monitoring the results means we do monthly inventory taking. Every month we do monthly inventory, right? And the valuation of inventory, but it depends on the company policy. You can use first in, first out, you can use last in, first out, you can use weighted average, whatever is the company policy. And then the monthly cost board. So we make monthly cost reports where we consider, where we encounter the transfer, the complementary food, breakage, spoilage, steward sales, gratis or promotion items to calculate the actual food cost. Right? When you are calculating the actual food cost and you are reconciling the standard cost with the actual cost, standard cost with the actual cost. These are the points of differences. You may be forgetting about the standard transfer, you may forget about the complementary things, there may be a breakage, there may be a spoilage. So how you control the spoilage and breakages? I forgot to add one thing here is the garbage test. The cost controller is supposed to do garbage test. They are going around, especially after the buffet. So they are going around in the garbage and checking. Is there any usable meat left in the garbage? Sometimes, if the chef want to cheat, and the steward, because the steward and the chef work together, right? So they can prepare the food, pack it properly, and leave it to the garbage. Because if you pack it in the airtight and with the paper films, it's not going to spoil, right? The steward, it will throw into the garbage, and after that, because steward is the one who is collecting the garbage ultimately, right? So he can take out from the premises without knowing by the security. Security is not checking the garbage, right? They are don't they don't go into the garbage and check, but the cost controller does it every time, every moment before the garbage people, the municipality or the other peoples are coming to collect the garbage. The cost controller is going there and see physically. You cannot go into the garbage by your hands and check, but physically, visually, you can see what are the items that are left in the garbage. If it's just only the food and the spoiled meat, it's okay. But if there's something packed and properly sealed, there's a problem. Correct? So those are the things. The garbage test is one of the very important aspect for cost controllers to go and check every time. You can do it every day or you can do it every week. Spot checks. So spot checking is more important. As a cost controller, you are supposed to go around more in the area, not sit in the office. Should be going around, keeping going around and checking the things. Okay.